I was reading something that there's a lot of women who are taking some new, there's some like an injection that kills your appetite, and they're doing it.
I actually know exactly what you're talking about because someone, like in terms of appetite curbing.
Right.
I know this because yesterday someone told me that someone they know got it.
They were talking about the Kardashians. They were talking about how they lose all this weight, like the larger girl, which always had a problem with weight. Now she's ripped. And that this is what these people are taking. You know the conspiracy on that one is?
She's O.J. Simpson's daughter?
Yeah.
I buy it.
I'd like to get a strand of her hair and run it through a lab.
I bet you can. I bet they'd sell it to you.
How much?
I don't know, probably
You just
$1
have
million.
to brush up against her.
True. You probably couldn't get that close. There's that fine line. It's like you don't want to win or whatever. I have an issue with whole family's ethos. There were parts of them that I thought were so good. I guess at the end of the day, this goes back to, you can't have someone be your end all be all. Like
Right.
whatever they do, they seem sad and they live in this bubble. They probably have a lot of yes people. I think as a consumer, put on your fucking hat and realize like these people, they're selling you tummy tea, detox tea, waist trainers. These are people that are deeply unhappy with their bodies, as most women are, but you don't have access to the same things they do. So you can work out and diet all you want. You're never gonna look like that. No one looks like that, but I sure would like to try. This is not a happy person, but this is also a person who's been called the larger one and ugly and all these things her whole life. So that's probably...
This is larger.
She is
That's
larger.
what I said.
It's not your fault. Psychologically damaging, but...
This shot works.
I can't believe
she's
people...
ripped now.
I can't believe people keep
haven't.
buying into this.
I haven't taken it yet.
Is it that? Is it
What
that NFT?
Are you gonna?
No,
are you
Brigham
worried
gave it to
about?
me. No, Brigham
But
gave
is it? Is your appetite bothering you?
No, it wasn't that. It's called, I believe this is what it's called.
What's it
because
called?
I'm looking up. Semaglutide.
How many times the Kardashians
Well,
tried to sell us?
I was trying to see if this is what you were actually talking about with
That
them.
is semaglutide, is what I read. Yeah.
No, I think I asked them for like a weight loss something because of the stuff I was taking. I was like, I should be losing weight. And they were like, oh, take this.
Well, what are you eating, buddy?
No, I changed
First
my
of
diet
all,
a little bit.
you're not big.
That's where
you're not
I'm
a big boy.
That's why I haven't taken it yet
Can
at
I
all
say
either.
it's big boy? Is that all right?
You say he's big
You can
boy.
say big boy.
You can say big boy.
You can't say big girl.
Big boy's a little,
Yeah,
little.
it's less offensive.
You can say big girl. Some
My
people are big
thing
girls.
about the Kardashians is, in general, this is my take. It's like human beings should have personal sovereignty, and someone shouldn't influence you that much.
Yes.
Like if that bothers you so much that they're materialistic and that they get their butts done, like, and the problem though is I'm saying this as a 55-year-old wealthy man. And I'm not influenced by them. But if I was a young girl and I looked to them as being like that's one of the things that really fucks with people on social media is that you're looking at other people as these are examples of like what's ideal. And then if your body doesn't match that,
Right.
if your lifestyle doesn't match that, and then you have this horrible feeling that you're not valuable, you're not worthy. And so the problem is that a lot of people look to these very wealthy people with all this plastic surgery is that is the highest level of achievement because these are the most popular people, the most social media and the most money, and it influences people in a negative way.
If you are older, and we'll say like if you're in your 30s, this family in particular, but just in general, you've seen social media grow and you've seen this family grow and you've seen all of the snake oil over all this time. So for you to be surprised or let down at this point is really more an indictment on your intelligence.
Yeah.
Really? Like you think the family that would sell their own children for money, you think the family that sold you tummy tea and diarrhea pills, you think the
They had diarrhea pills?
diarrhea pill. You think this?
But did they really have diarrhea pills?
I think their detox tea gives you diarrhea.
Does
That's
it?
how you detox. You take a shit.
That's
you think
the mechanism involved in detoxification.
detox tea, but you would also not take. That's why it's not real.
But what is it?
Tummy teas, they make you take a dump.
I literally have never
Dump it out,
heard
Joe.
people say tummy tea. The most thought I've given to it is saying those words.
That's
Just
what it
there.
is.
I've never thought about it at all. I don't.
Chances are it involves taking a shit.
Do you know what it is?
Even the semaglutide is going to make you have diarrhea.
Where do you think these
That's a
times they
side
gotta
effect.
escape from
It's gotta
somewhere?
go somewhere.
You're not
Yeah.
sweating out the fat like someone putting in work. And
But tummy tea, is that real? What the fuck
Yeah.
does that do? Does it
this was
just
early,
kill your appetite?
This was like early 2000s Instagram marketing tummy tea. These are like detox teas, and these family hair gummies, everything they push
Hair gummies.
to make your hair grow. I take biotin. I'm never gonna have, like, it will grow in.
hair.
I had a baby, so it's like, you know what I look like? All the hairs in the front broke. You know how like Puerto Rican guys get like the Caesar? Like it's a very
Yeah.
like Guido look? That's what I have.
Oh.
Like a full Caesar in the front.
Nice.
Because your hair breaks. And it will never, no matter how much biotin I take, And so I think at a certain age, it's on you. Like, if you're still looking at these petulant women as some source of inspiration, like, that's on you.
Yeah, but I think